Hey guys, Marlo here with a quick unboxing and review of a few Marvel Legends series, Marvel Studios 2-packs. The first one here being from Captain America, the first Avenger. We have our Captain America there with Peggy Carter for the first time. And then from Thor Ragnarok we have Scourge along with Hela, which we've already received before, but this one has some new head sculpts, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, we have from Ant-Man and the Wasp, we have ex-con Luis and the Ghost. So again, new figures for the Marvel Legends Marvel Studios collection. Again, just gonna do a quick unboxing and take a quick look at each of the figures. Not gonna go into too much detail. So let's look at the side of the box for Captain America real quick. Nice image there. The back of the box, again, more nice images from the movie. If you want, go ahead and pause the video to read that for Captain America. And the same goes for Peggy Carter there, if you want to read any of that. The side there showing a nice image of Peggy. And let's move on to the other box here from Thor Ragnarok. We have Scourge. The back there showing some nice images once again. Pause the video if you want to read that. And the same goes for Hela. So again, some pretty cool images there. And the side with Hela. And last but not least, from Ant-Man and the Wasp, we have Luis. The back of the box. And the other side. It's funny, it looks like they put all the female characters on one side of the box there. So that's one side. And if we move on to the other, let's flip all these around. Oop. We have all of the male characters. So you have one male character and one female character in each of these 2-packs, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and open these up and take a closer look at each of the figures out of package. And here we have all of the figures out of the package with all of their accessories. You can kind of see real quick how they scale amongst each other. You can see how tall Hela is in comparison. Scourge is also pretty huge looking there against the more human figures. So starting off with Scourge, you can see the nice head sculpt there using that cool 3D scanner technology that Hasbro has been using lately. The likeness has been captured pretty well there, I think. Come on, focus, focus. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. And again with Hela, you can see the details there. Scourge comes with extra hands, his axe weapon, and 2 machine guns. Hela comes with Mjolnir there with the hand attached, so you can recreate that scene from the movie where she basically catches Mjolnir and destroys it. You can see there's already some cracks in the hammer there. So pretty cool how they did that. So yeah, that should just plug into her wrist. And some extra head sculpts here. I think these should be different from what we got with the Marvel Legends Thor Ragnarok. I think it was the Build-A-Figure Gladiator Hulk wave. So I know there was a head sculpt there without the helmet on, and I think, yeah, it should be quite different from what we get here. So you get quite a few different head sculpts of Hela. There we have Michael Pena again as Luis. Again, a really nice likeness to the actor. Oh no, the focus sucks on this camera. Along with Ghost, and they come with the head sculpt there. Again, really nice likeness using the scan technology, and the paint apps also are pretty nice on this head sculpt. The miniature building there with the giant ant. And last but not least, we have Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, with Peggy Carter, and I'm a bit disappointed with Peggy. I was looking forward to her most, but I think the paint apps are kind of weak on her. I think the eyes are a bit off. They should be a little bit darker in my opinion. I do like the hair and the overall sculpt, but I think the paint apps could be better. And she has no weapons or accessories. It's pretty much stuff for Captain America there. You can see a bunch of his weapons. Oops, this piece actually belongs to Hela. So yeah, that's part of Hela's accessories. So again, yeah, all of these are for Captain America. You get an extra Steve Rogers head, and it looks really identical to what he has there, so I was kind of wondering why they included that, but the hairline is ever so slightly different, just a little bit shorter, so that you can pop the helmet on. So I guess this one is meant for the helmet to rest a little bit more snugly on the head. And while these are more for Captain America, I guess you can say this is Peggy. You know, I guess she could wield this and show Steve Rogers, you know, the prototype for his future shield. So again, these are the figures. Let me give you a closer look at Peggy's head sculpt to give you an idea what I was talking about. Hopefully that'll focus. The camera tends to focus on the background stuff more, but there we go. Yeah, I think the eyes are just a little too light. They should be darker in my opinion. And yeah, hopefully that can be touched up in the future. Don't know how my skills are with tiny details like that, but you can see her eyes are a lot darker than the image, so we'll see how that is. I like the likeness here for Scourge. Come on, camera. There we go. Some decent focus there. You can see the scars on the face. And again, just a really nice likeness there with great paint apps. So really nice looking. Here is Hela. Looking quite mean. I wish I had my normal Hela figure to compare. I have that figure tucked away somewhere, so maybe in a future video I can do a comparison of that figure with this. And once again, here are all the figures lined up. I think no need for, you know, a look at all the articulation, because all you Marvel Legends collectors pretty much have a good idea of the range of motion on all these figures. It looks like my foot on my Peggy Carter is a little bit tweaked, but she still stands up, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, she does have a little bit of articulation there still at the knees, but it's going to be hindered by this skirt, which is rubber, but kind of solid there. So probably won't get much articulation out of her. Uh-oh, shouldn't have moved her. Let me have her lean against the back there. Ghost looks pretty cool. I love all the details on her. And again, the extra head sculpt there is really nice. I like how they included this part of the hood that's dropped back once you put the head sculpt on without the mask. That should look pretty nice. So, before I end the video, let me swap out a couple of the head sculpts just to give you guys a look at some of the alternate heads. And here are the figures with some of their accessories and heads swapped out. I put the machine guns on Scourge there, swapped out the hands for the gun wielding hands, and I just love the details on this figure. The armor there is just sculpted really, really nice. Love the choice of colors too on that armor. And the plastic they used, really, really cool. You can see at the back as well, all those details. Wow. Really, really impressed with this figure. Even if you're not a huge fan of maybe Scourge himself, you know, you gotta appreciate the design there. And with Hela, remove the cape, put on the head there with some of the hair draped over her face, giving her a more creepy look, and of course swapped out the hand with the one here with Mjolnir. Also put that weird magic flame effect there on her hand, the left hand there. We have Luis looking pretty much the same, but with Ghost I swapped out the head, and you can see she looks pretty cool. Really impressed with the likeness again on this figure, and the details as well on the suit. Love the design on this character, done by my buddy Andy Park, who is living the life now at Marvel Studios, creating some awesome stuff. So very glad to call him a friend, and hope to visit the studio again soon to see what else is new there. And then we have Steve Rogers as Captain America the First Avenger. I put all the weapons on, the helmet, on the different head sculpt there. The knife slips into the sheath there at the side of the leg. Pistol in the holster. You can hold the machine gun pretty nicely there along with the shield. And Peggy Carter by his side with the prototype for his shield that he'll be using in the future. So that's more or less it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and review, sort of a quick look at each of these Marvel Legend figures from the 2-packs. Each 2-pack cost about $50, I believe. 2 of them, again, I got at Target and 1 from Amazon. That's a fair price, I would think, but for you guys that might want to play the waiting game, they might go down over time, so it's up to you, but had to have these figures. I think they're awesome for any collection, especially if you're into the whole Marvel Studios line of figures. So that's it, guys. I hope again you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Take care, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.